Game, 3rd down and 8 for the Wolverines. McCarthy to throw it under pressure, underneath, and it's caught. This time, A.J. Barner, the Indiana transfer, not enough for the 1st down. So let's see if Michigan goes for it. On 3rd and 8, they get 7.
And I would assume that he's going to go for this, trying to be aggressive. They love their short yardage package. Blake Corum will come on the field here, and they will stay on the field. Sharon Moore, exactly, man of his word. He said he was going to be aggressive, and here he is again.
Michigan 12 for 16 on 4th downs.
I think they need a timeout, Gus. They didn't have the right personnel in there. Sharon and another one of the assistants, they're kind of arguing about the personnel that was involved, and they will take that timeout.
Michigan uses their first timeout of the 1st half.
You know, they have, over the course of the last couple of weeks, they have utilized those extra offensive linemen. I'm interested to see if they use that here, but let's take a look at our Pacific Life game summary, sponsored by Pacific Life, creating financial security for more than 150 years. Kyle McCord threw that interception, gave the ball to Michigan inside the 10. They were able to punch it in. McCarthy is 4 of 6, but it's been primarily a run game so far for Michigan. Almost 2-to-1 runs to passes. And Travion Henderson, who's been so good in the last 4 games, maybe the best back in the country, has been held ineffective here early by this Michigan defense, and it's 7-3 Wolverines.
Think about Henderson. He can catch lightning in a bottle at any moment. Did it last week to start the 2nd half against Minnesota. 4th down and a yard. Big package for the Wolverines. Corum, lone setback. Corum dives forward. I don't know. And they give it to him. It was close. Blake Corum diving over the pile.
Watch Styles. Styles is the one that's going to come up from his safety position and try to make the hit. There's number 6. He needed to stop him before that 38-yard line, and he didn't get it done. Corum goes up and over the top. Look at everyone going low, and he is right there and just barely gets it across the line to gain.
Donovan Edwards replaces Corum. 1st down at the Ohio State 38. Edwards looking for a crease, and Ohio State gets it quickly. 2-yard gain. Remember, Donovan Edwards broke last year's game open against Ohio State with 75 and 85-yard touchdown runs in the 4th quarter. And when it was all said and done, he'd gone for 216.
That's right. But largely outside of that, Ohio State had done a good job against the run. In fact, outside of those 2 long runs by Edwards, they held Michigan to under 3 yards per carry in that game.
2nd down and 8 at the 36. McCarthy gives it to Edwards. Tries to bounce it, and Edwards ridden out of bounds. Short gain. Igbeneusen, the Ole Miss transfer, ushers him out of play.
And they need to stop here, these Buckeyes. And one thing to keep in mind, the pass protection the last couple of weeks has broken down at times. Carson Barnhart, number 52, has been beaten on the speed rush, the right tackle. So what Michigan has done on every passing down is they have put a back or tight end to his side. But it looks like on this play, he'll be alone against Jack Sawyer, number 33.
3rd down and 6 at the 34. McCarthy steps up in the pocket. McCarthy looking. McCarthy, can he get to the line to gain? Doesn't look like it. But let's see the spot. J.J. McCarthy showing that he's shaken off that injury from the Penn State game. 1st down, Michigan.
Well, this is a great look here from the pylon, which is the line to gain. Boy, I don't know. I know that foot gets there, but with the ball in the wrong hand, that ball's in the right hand, and only the foot gets to the line to gain.
I didn't think he got there.
Yeah, I'm with you, Gus. And in real time, I thought your call was correct, and the spot was favorable, and they will stop this. And take another look.
Dean Blandino, your thoughts?
So we have a striding runner, so the spot is where the ball crosses the sideline. You can see McCarthy had the ball in his right hand. It's going to cross short of the 28. They should move this ball back and make it 4th down. You see right there where that ball crosses, it is shy of the line of game, which is the 28. This should be overturned and made 4th down.
Yeah, and they should be immediately talking about that 4th down and that 4th down decision. I would guess that they would be going for it. We've already seen a 4th and goal that they have gone for. We saw a 4th down on this series that they were able to convert. And so that's the conversation that they need to be having offensively and defensively. Is preparing for this 4th down. I agree with Dean. That ball in the right hand, pretty clear. Gus, you were all over it there live.
Well, you know what they say, Joel.
What's that?
Even a blind squirrel can stumble across a nut.
Hey, man. You stumble across a lot of them. You know what I mean?
That's right. Jerome Moore played his college football for Bob Stoops, our former colleague and very good friend at Oklahoma. Coach Stoops telling me when I talked to him that he was always a great student of the game.
After review, the runner was short of the line to gain his 4th down.
Let's see if they put extra offensive linemen out there. Again, Corum is so good in these situations. It's his strength, his ability to play low and run behind his pads. That's what makes him such a great short yardage back. They're so confident in that, and that also is coupled with the fact that they've had one of the best, if not the best, offensive line in college football over the last 2 seasons.
And today is Blake Corum's 23rd birthday. 4th down and short. Play fake. They find the tight end on the sideline. Colston Loveland, 1st down, Michigan. They got Olsen being guarded by Davis and Igbenuson, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
And again, they tried that double move, and again, Ohio State is ready for it. These corners have done a really good job on the outside. Their best matchup throwing the ball is Colston Loveland. I've already talked about it several times, number 18 on any one of these safeties, but they really want to try to get him matched up on Sonny Styles. Even though Styles has the size at 6'4", they feel like Colston Loveland, number 18, is more fleet of foot, and they've got the matchup they want right now.
14th play of the drive that started at the Michigan 25, 3rd and 10 of the 22. J.J. McCarthy looking over the middle, caught, touchdown Wolverines! Roman Wilson. J.J. McCarthy threw that one off his back foot.
This ball was threaded between 2 defenders. Malik Hartford, 25, and Denzel Burke. Great coverage, but watch this ball goes right between them. And then Burke is able to rip it away at the end as they were going into the end zone. There's the ball. Boy, I tell you, I don't know if he totally controlled that with the element of time necessary to make that a catch, which would mean, Gus, there's a chance here that this is an interception for Ohio State. Remember, he's got to control the ball and then have an element of time to become a runner with the ball, then being dead at the goal line. If that doesn't happen and he's still trying to control the ball, then it would be live. So where's the element of time? Is it controlled? And then at this point, still moving. Does Burke actually rip it away? This is wild play in the end zone. Ball probably should have been
Dean
picked
Blandino.
off. One of the things
this is a close one.
As Jesse Minter knows he almost had another
We've
one.
had some really close ones today. The key is, does Wilson have firm control and then clearly establish himself as a runner? He's going to do that by having the ball long enough and having that comment to the game. He's taking additional steps. If he doesn't, and the Ohio State defender pulls that away before he completes the catch, then we'd have an interception. It was ruled a touchdown on the field. And again, it's so close. Does he have firm control? Do we have enough to overturn this?
This is real speed.
Real speed is so difficult, but I would just point out that right when the ball hits Roman Wilson's hands, Denzel Burke immediately grabs that right arm.
And here comes the call.
Get the call right now.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Roman Wilson with the touchdown. Michigan going 14 plays, covering 75 yards, eating up 6 minutes and 51 seconds. And Ryan Day's Buckeyes down 13-3 here in the second.
And they got fortunate with that call. They got fortunate with that call being what it was on the field and not being able to overturn it. I did not think he had control of that ball to become a runner.
James Turner for the extra point, and it's good. Wilson's 11th receiving touchdown of the season and 19th in his career. More importantly, the Wolverines take an even bigger lead over the Buckeyes here in Ann Arbor.
Probably feel like the call standing is the right thing to do.
Tommy Doman kicking it away. Xavier Johnson, he'll get a shot from his own goal line. And Johnson across the 25 up to the 27. Let's go downstairs and check in with Tom.
Gus, you saw those pictures of Ryan Day. That was well past half of that commercial break time where he would talk to every member of the officiating crew that he could find. He did talk during the week about the challenge for himself as the leader of this team to keep his emotions in check. He pleaded his case. Now he'll be challenged to turn the page, but certainly he gave an earful, believing, along with Joel, that he did not believe the ball was controlled and that should not have been a touchdown. Huge call here in this first half.
All right, 1st and 10 of the 27. Chip Trainum comes in at running back, the former linebacker out of Arizona State. Trainum with room, cuts it back, spins forward, and he'll get 9.
They desperately need some success here on 1st down on this series offensively to try to get Kyle McCord in more on-schedule down and distances, 2nd and short. And that's the rhythm that they're going to need to establish, and Trainum does a nice job on that 1st down run.
Trainum, 5'11", 233 pounds. 2nd down and 1. McCord, play fake. Up top, caught Stover. Big gain for Kyle Stover, the tight end. 32 yards. Jimmy Rolder with the tackle.
You get a safety moving down to his right, and then Stover is wide open. He's got the matchup he wants against Jimmy Rolder. And that's an easy completion for Kyle McCord, and a beautiful throw. That's his best throw of the day, there's no doubt. Going to the tight end, and Stover has been such a weapon for this team, one of the best tight ends in America.
39th catch of the year. 1st down and 10 at the 32. Travion Henderson back in the game at running back. Ohio State looking for their rhythm on offense. Stover underneath once again. This time it's Abuka. And Emeka Abuka leaning forward. Junior Colson brings him down. He'll gain 6.
And again, another solid 1st down play. This one a pass, and Abuka does a nice job of getting the ball a little bit closer to that line to gain. And now you've got everything at your disposal. They can play action. They can try to exploit a matchup.
McCord, 6 of 12, 85 yards. 2nd down and 4 at the 26. He'll throw it again. Check it down. Henderson, 1st down and more. As he's wrestled down inside the 20 by Mikey Sainristil. A gain of 7.
Well, after the 2 touchdowns that Michigan has been able to put into the end zone, they cannot settle for a field goal here. We are now inside of 8 minutes in this 2nd quarter. They got the ball to start the 1st half. Michigan will get it to start the 2nd half. They have got to punch this one into the end zone and answer that last touchdown of the Wolverines.
1st down at the Michigan 19. Chip Trainum replaces Henderson. Here's the reverse. Johnson cuts it up. Flag on the play as he'll fall forward inside the 15.
Xavier Johnson was the ball carrier. Junior Colson on the tackle.
Mason Graham hit the ground there, number 55, the defensive tackle from Michigan. I wonder if he was pulled down. I know he was signaling for a hold.
Defense, number 55. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Well, he wanted the hold, but it went against him. Let's see Mason Graham on the interior. Here's Graham right here. And watch as he's going to hold the offensive lineman. You see right there, he's that right hand did not allow Carson Hinsman, 75, to get up to the linebacker and work to that double team. That's a really good call by the official. And Jesse Minter is thinking to himself, what in the world?
First down and goal to the 7 for the Bucks. Trainum, the big fella in the backfield. They give it to him. Cuts it up. Trainum will go down inside the Michigan 5.
Plus, this has been an area on the field where Ohio State has actually struggled this year, is this red zone offense. They're 67th in the country in red zone touchdown percentage, and they're going against a defense that is the best defense in the country in the red zone. They've got to get creative down here inside the 5. I don't think they're going to be able to just run the ball right at that defensive front, so it might be Marvin Harrison Jr. time where he's against Will Johnson and has to make a play.
Second down and goal at the 3. Play fake. McCord dumps it off. Caught. Touchdown Buckeyes. Emeka Egbuka. And Ohio State responds. 6:27 to go in the second quarter. McCord throwing the touchdown.
They get man coverage, and the coverage just cannot get over the top. Great job of Emeka Egbuka getting full speed, getting out of the pylon. And Jaden McBurrows, number 18, just could not catch up.
Jaden Fielding in for the extra point. Got it up and good. 8-play drive covering 73 yards for the answer. McCord on the drive. 4 for 4, 48 yards. Buckeyes have found their rhythm on offense.
Woo those Heisman voters, Mark Ingram.
SEC guy.
He is an SEC guy. Guys, let's send it upstairs.
I love it.
All right, Rob, thank you very much. Here's McCarthy, swings it out to Donovan Edwards. Edwards crosses the line of scrimmage and will dive out of bounds at the 30. He'll give him about 5 in front of Jordan Hancock.
This is a big sequence right here when you really think about it. Michigan, their bread and butter would be a long drive right here. They get the ball to start the second half. You know, a 5-minute scoring drive here would feel, a bit daunting if you're an Ohio State fan. So you got to rely on this defense to get off the field quickly, try to get this ball back for the offense.
Second down and 5 at the 30-yard line. McCarthy in trouble, scrambling. McCarthy throws across his body. Whoa! What a throw! Cornelius Johnson with the catch at midfield. J.J. McCarthy with a dime. A gain of 19.
I thought initially he was just trying to throw this ball away, but he went across his body, and you got to credit Cornelius Johnson doing a great job of maintaining his route. And he goes over to the sideline and pulls it in.
First down, Michigan. Corum. And Corum will pick up 2, maybe 3 on the play.
Let's go back to that catch. Here's Cornelius Johnson right on the sideline, just out of the reach of Igbinosun. And that foot is clearly in. Secures it before he goes to the sideline. Beautiful throw from McCarthy. And Gus, he's clearly healthy and moving better than last week. I think he's, near 100%, I would say. In particular after that, run out to the right side and get the ball down the field.
McCarthy, 8 of 11, 85 yards. Late Corum. And he'll be knocked backwards. This Ohio State run defense playing extremely well. Tommy Eichenberg with the tackle.
We've already seen 3 fourth down tries, and all of them successful from Michigan. So part of this third down for Sharon Moore is his thinking as the acting head coach of how close he would need to be to go for it on 4th. That's why running the football right here, if you're Sharon Moore, might be even likely to get down to that 2-yard mark and go for it.
3rd down and 5 at the 46. Wilson in motion. McCarthy steps up and goes down. Great pressure by this Ohio State defense. Michael Hall Jr. gets home. That's a loss of 5 yards. Jack Sawyer as well.
How about this rush from Michael Hall? He's initially double teaming and he just swats Zach Zinter away and gets home for that sack. And he's initially the one there. Sawyer cleans it up, and that is a huge play for Ohio State. They needed to stop badly right there on that series, and they're able to get one with that D.
Emeka Ibuka standing inside his own 10 as Tommy Doman will punt it away from the 35. Field position huge in this game, and Doman does it again. Mosconi, another shot.
And this pass rush has been fierce in the back half of the season. And this Michigan team was able to get a safety with their defense last week. And Travion Henderson actually limping off the field after that carry in the middle of the line of scrimmage.
Ohio State has scored on its last 2 possessions. 2nd down and 8. Trainum. And Trainum taken down quickly by Chris Jenkins. A 1-yard gain. There's Henderson. He's been injury prone this year, missed 3 games with a rib injury.
Well, now just a huge call for Ryan Day here. Backed up. Quarterback's already thrown a pick. We'll see how aggressive he wants to get here throwing the ball on 3rd and 7.
From the 5. McCord sprints out of the pocket in the back of the end zone. Fleming, is it a catch? Yes, it is. 1st down, Ohio State.
McCord had to throw this off his back foot. Does Fleming secure this ball? It sure does look like it. What a catch from Fleming as it gets ripped out there after he hits that sideline. Came out late. What a great job by Fleming. Extension there, controlling that ball. And McCord just getting it off before that rush got to him.
Gives Ohio State a little breathing room. And they're going to take a look at it.
Well, and again, now this is a little bit different from the element of time that we discussed on the Roman Wilson touchdown. Now it's about surviving the ground. And Fleming here needs to establish control, then a body part, and he gets that. He's inbounds, and it's secure through the process of going to the ground. Now he's out, and that's when Wallace tries to rip it away.
Dean, what's your opinion on this play?
I've got a catch. He does control the ball. He's got the body part down. He completes the element of time when he hits the ground. Then the defender pulls it away. To me, this is a catch, and they should confirm the ruling.
Well, I'm sure confirmed that spot as well, and it was across the line to gain. Boy, that was a beautiful catch, wasn't it?
Oh, certainly was.
And Fleming gets overlooked, Gus, a lot in this wide receiver room with Marvin Harrison Jr. and even Emeka Ibuka. You know, you forget that Julian Fleming was the #1 wide receiver in his class, a 5-star player. And you see the talent come out there on that 3rd down catch, full extension, as he's able to haul it in.
Pennsylvania Gatorade Player of the Year. He was a finalist for the National Player of the Year as well. He's had multiple catches in 20 of his last 23 games, including a career-high 6 against Indiana in the season opener. Some feel that Ohio State...
After review, it's a completed pass, 1st down.
Some feel that Ohio State, they have the best receiving core in America.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and Harrison certainly leads the way in that group.
Let's go downstairs for an update. Here's Tom.
Travion Henderson just had that ankle taped up, the right ankle, and you can see that he's back up on the sideline, did some quick sprints to try to test it, see if he still has the explosion, eagerly waiting to try to get back in this one.
1st down and 10 at the 14. Thank you, Tom. Chip Trainum replaces him. Julian Fleming in motion. McCord steps up in the pocket. Throws it deep. McCord caught at the 40-yard line. Maserati Marv, and a flag on the play. What a throw by Kyle McCord. 46 yards.
McCord did a great job stepping up in the pocket, but watch his Will Johnson.
Pass interference.